not? Should I?
I'm not even being heard. I don't even really know why, but Twitch streaming doesn't seem to be super easy or straightforward. I feel like every time I start a stream, YouTube goes through, but then Twitch doesn't ever want to. So I don't really know what that's about. But we will just work with what we've got, which is YouTube for now. And we'll get the other situated at a later date. Because, I mean, what else are we going to do, you know? What else are we going to do? Also, I didn't realize I was already starting on the Pokemon screen, but here we are. Here we are playing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The goal for tonight is very simple. All we really want is 4 or 5 Charcadet, 4 or 2 or 3 of the other 2, which is Numel and Vulpix. So those should be pretty cool and pretty easy to spot. And yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty nice and easy to do. Let's see. There we go. All right. So, I think the method in which we will pull this off, or that we're going to pull this off, is starting here with this Charcadet right here. We're going to faint 60 of them, or at least as many as we can to churn through that. Maybe jump over to here if we're not close to 60 or not quite at 60. And the one that we're going to hunt for a shiny in, or a couple of shinies in ideally, is this area right here. So that should go pretty well. What we'll do is we'll auto battle, come over, fly over here, eat a sandwich, and then start hunting. So, without any further ado, let us begin that process. Hopefully it'll go pretty well, be pretty straightforward and pretty chill. I've got some I've got hydration for this evening because it is already kind of late and it's a work night for me. So I can't really afford to be staying up too late. But it's Momocon Peach Momo Mango. It is an exclusive flavor from Momocon, hence the Momocon logo on the side. It's pretty good stuff. Like, I unironically really, it's really delicious. Genuinely. And we're going to swap out Vikavolt here to start. We're basically just looking for blue eyeballs. If those fiery red eyes are blue at any... Is that... Oh, that one's asleep. I was about to say, did we already find one? No, we did not. I am not that lucky. Silly me for thinking so. There is a nice bundle of them over there, though. Come on, Charcadet, leave me alone. I just wanted to quickly battle you, not do this whole thing. Auto battle. There we go. Let's go check these guys. We do want to auto battle. And if we can auto battle a large group of them like this, then it's actually going to be a lot more efficient. Because now Vikavolt will just turn loose. That's 4 or 5, I think. We'll say that's 5. 6, 7, 8. No! Come on now. Alright, so we're at 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Also, this is not an exact number because I just straight up forgot to start counting at the beginning. So it's approximately 23. For better or worse. I am underselling it by 1, I'm pretty sure. So 24 might be 25. But this way, if we do 61, then so be it. 26. 27. 28. Please get away from me. 29. No, no, no. Over here. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. I wonder how many spawns we have left. 38. 39. 40. All right. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. No, 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 no. Over here. Ah! Don't come near me. No, stop, 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 stop. Vigavolt, come here. 49. There we go. 50. 51. 52. 53. What was that? Whoop, wrong way. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. And 60. And I guess we'll just wrap it up here. Just wrap up this whole outbreak for good measure. I mean, there's not going to be anything wrong with having too many. So we're sort of incentivized to just go ahead and do a few more. I'm pretty sure it caps out at 60, though. I may need to look that up, or if someone else wants to look it up. Actually, I'll just go ahead and look it up real quick. Why not? Let's go here. Scarlet, Violet, Auto Battle, Pokemon defeated number to boost shiny odds. All right. Let's see. Does not directly increase shiny odds? I think it does, though. No, you cannot use auto battle against shiny Pokemon. I already knew that. 60 minimum. It's fine if you defeat a few extra. Don't worry. Just make sure you don't defeat too many afterwards. Okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, which is defeating 60, and then we'll go from there. And that should be pretty good. We are already over 60. I think at this point, it's all extra. The goal is just to make sure we have plenty defeated, and this outbreak is kind of perfect for that, actually. Let me look to see what it says about... when the outbreak resets. Recommend not using the picnic and just running away until they are out of view and back in. It's way faster. Interesting. I thought the picnic method was faster. But, I don't know. Online forums seem to suggest otherwise. Yeah, we should be... There are not many left. So yeah, there's well over 60 per spawn, or per outbreak, it looks like. And we've almost defeated every single one from this one. So, I think this will be a really good boost in our odds overall. Pretty sure we've gone over 60. But, I'd rather have too many than not quite enough, you know? Is that just me? Anyone else agree? Oh, dang it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Should have been looking closer. The way that Pachirisu just walked up that tree looked really funny. What sucks about Charcadet as a shiny is, like I said earlier, if you weren't here for this part, literally the eyes change, and that perpetuates through its evolution line as well. So no matter what you evolve it into after that, it will just still be the eyes being the only thing that changes, which is really disappointing, because a color swap on Ceruledge and Armarouge probably would have looked really friggin' sick. But what do I know? Just doing some Korean on Duolingo, watching this going on. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. It's pretty cool that you're learning Korean. Has that been a difficult language to learn? I feel like Korean, Japanese, and Mandarin all seem to be about the same level of, like, difficulty. Is Korean also, like, a tone-based language? I don't know. I've never looked into learning it. For there not being many left in this outbreak, there's kind of still a bunch spawning, it looks like. Legitimately surprising. For a very subtle difference like this, we're actually going to be pretty reliant on our Vikavolt here to not take them out. Glawboy, whoa. Do you smoke trees? Well, Glawboy, welcome to the stream. I have before, but I don't. One, because I get drug tested. Two, because I just don't really have time to have my mental state altered. I just have too much going on at any given time, so I kind of have to be ready to go. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, because if I didn't have anything going on, I probably would more often. To be honest. But I guess that goes with anything. Like, there's lots of stuff I'm sure everyone would do more often if they didn't have, you know, day-to-day life. I feel you, fam. Yeah. It's just, you know, I'm not going to be the one to glorify it. And if anything, doing something like that more often than I currently do would basically just look like once a week instead of once every 3 or 4 years. I was just curious if we'd run into any shinies out here. So far, Korean doesn't seem that difficult in how the words are put together and such. Oh, that's good. That's actually pretty dope. I don't understand how human brains work with language, because, like, learning a language seems so incredibly difficult to me. I think we'll stop here and put our sandwich together real quick, while it's still relatively flat on the ground. Alright, all we need for our picnic is... you can fake a drug test? Not worth the effort. Not worth the effort, and I'm treated too well by the company I work for to just blatantly lie to them. So, I'm sure some people can make that work pretty easily for themselves. It just doesn't make sense for me. And I'm not even just saying that because it's in public. Like, I legit really like where I work, and I really would like to keep working there. So anything to jeopardize that just is not worth it. It just doesn't make sense to do it. Oh. That one's a little off kilter. That might not bode well for us. We shall see. Let's find out. Oh, okay, cool. It flattened out. Sweet. All right. Normally, I would have done... That was sketchy. Normally, I would have done, like... Would have done this a little differently, but we have so many peppers that I wanted to make sure I could spread an even layer across here pretty well. And it looks like we've mostly accomplished that. It's just these last couple. Ooh, yeah, see, they're going to get really precarious. Bread and steak. Go, 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 go. So, set it, set it. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's good, right? It's good. Let's go. All right. That should provide us Sparkling Power level 3, Encounter Power level 3, and Tidal Power level 3 for fire types. I bet that would actually be pretty good. A loaded, like, pepper sandwich. I should have saved before I made this sandwich. Crap. That was a pretty silly mistake on my part. Pretty goofy, if I'm being honest. Oh, I forgot about Larvesta spawning out here. We might actually hit a shiny Larvesta by accident. Whoops. Alright then. Now we just ride around looking for a pair of blue fiery eyes. And so far, just a bunch of Larvesta. Unfortunately. What the crap? I really wish Larvesta didn't spawn out here. Look at all of the Larvesta. Why? I just want Charcadet, dude. This is really unfortunate. Let's go over here. Get him to despawn. That should sound ass. Which, what are you referring to, Glob Boy? What sounds like that to you? Like working? All right, where are... Oh! We have a shiny. We already have a shiny, boys. Let's go. Need to put you first. Walk right up. All right, let's put it to sleep and put it in a Premier Ball. Let's go. Oh, no. I hadn't considered this either. Is that a shiny Larvesta? Oh my god, that's a shiny Larvesta in the background. Okay, because this is taking damage from a sandstorm, I'm going to put it to sleep and try to just catch it outright. That is literally a shiny Larvesta right there. Please don't go out of range. Please. Can we get a 2-for-1 here? Please? All right, it's buffeted. Buffeted. Yeah, that makes sense. Are there any shinies behind us? It doesn't look like it. I'm going to go ahead and go for the capture here. Best case, critical capture. Worst case, we just throw another Premier Ball. It's worth it. Come on, stay in, stay in. Ah, of course not. It probably wakes up here. No, it doesn't. Okay. The Larvesta is still there. This is great. We might actually have a shiny Larvesta as like just a little bonus to our shiny Charcadet. All these effects are really going to get old. They're wasting time. All right, critical capture. Let's go. Critical capture for the win. All right. Amazing. All right, and then we head on over to the Larvesta next, because why wouldn't we? Look at that. That's so wild. Just straight up. Shiny Larvesta. That's... wow. Talk about cool. Let's go ahead and start checking the background for others. Not specifically Larvesta, because we're not interested, but... what's crazy is I haven't fainted 60 Larvesta to boost the odds. This just happened. Also, I will give Charcadet some credit. Those blue eyes were easier to spot than I expected them to be. Okay, same thing. We're just going to go Premier Ball after Premier Ball in hopes that it just stays in, because it will continue to get buffeted by the Sandstorm, and we obviously need to just kind of not false swipe. If we false swipe this thing, we have literally one shot. And we might not even get that. Oh, excuse me. We might literally just not be able to catch it at all. It might just faint. I'm continuing to keep an eye out for Charcadet and other Larvesta, because as they move around, they'll come in and out of spawn range. And that could affect what we see behind us. Finally, the burn got cured. We're actually going to need to go buy some more Pokeballs here soon. There we go. We got a shiny Larvesta, too. All right. Hard to be upset about that. Sweet. Okay. Back to the Charcadet hunt. And seeing what all we can see. I'm not seeing any shinies, so I think we go ahead and reset. Yep, I think we go up here. Trying to pick that up, that item that was on the ground. Any shiny Larvesta? Because if I can find a couple of shiny Larvesta while we're here, I mean, why not? You know? Literally, why not? Okay, here we go. We're back to the Charcadet spawn. They're slowly starting to populate the area. No blue eyes just yet. Okay, it looks like the sandstorm subsided. So not only will it now be easier to see them in the overworld, but we also have the included benefit of not getting buffeted by the sandstorm while we're in battle trying to catch these things. I still don't think we false swipe just in case the sandstorm kicks back up. Can you imagine we're mid-battle, we get it down to 1 HP, put it to sleep, and then we can't catch it because it just won't catch, because odds, and then a sandstorm blows in while it has 1 HP, like, ah, man. That would be rough. We found one of the first 7 minutes of the sandwich. Is that wild to anyone else? That feels like insane odds. Okay, same thing. We're going to go out of range. We'll just head down here. Get them to despawn. Coincidentally spawning in some Larvesta. And now we'll head back in to start respawning the Charcadet and Larvesta once more. All right. Any of you got blue eyes? Not looking like it. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy crap, that's already a second shiny? That's insane. The speed with which we're pulling this off is pretty awesome. Look at him. The blue eye wonder. Just kind of checking for any others back there. Not looking like there's any others. Maybe we try for the false swipe. How would we feel about that? Attempting the false swipe. I'm sorry, I think I changed my mind a little bit. I think we go for it. And then we just try for the immediate capture. For some reason, I feel like the sandstorm wouldn't come in while we're in the battle. I want to be wrong about that so badly. I need to be wrong about that so badly. Hypnosis. Please go to sleep. Thank goodness. In one hypnosis, that's pretty incredible. Sorry, I'm just trying to kind of scan the background for any potential shinies that we might want to circle back for. And so far, there are none. So, let's go ahead and try to wrap up Charcadet here. Sweet. Look at us go. Look at us go, dude. We're on a roll. That's already 2 shiny Charcadet and a shiny Larvesta. And we still have 20 minutes left in the sandwich. That is insane. Deedly 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 down, deedly diddly diddly down. Alright, while they spawn in, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I won't be long. Oh, I need to heal. I need to heal Gallade when I return. Don't let me forget to do that. Alright, chat, sorry about that. We are back. We are so back. I should have gone to the home menu because I definitely just wasted a little bit of time. But that's okay. Burn heal. There we go. Okay, now. Shiny Charcadet, where you at, brother? Not seeing any, so let's back out again. This time we'll do it a little bit faster. We'll go... Okay, that was not... That's not any faster. I thought it would be. My bad on that one. Miscalculation. Circle back wide, double checking all the Larvesta. Oh my, there's so many Larvesta out here. There are more Larvesta that just spawn naturally out here, I think, than there are Charcadet in this mass outbreak. Mac and Cheese, welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're currently just trying to keep an eye out for some blue eyes or some yellow spines. Because we've already found a shiny Larvesta accidentally in the background while we were in the middle of catching a shiny Charcadet, if you can believe it. It's kind of wild. Well, I mean, the Pokemon are wild, yes, but it was also just wild. That's a big Charcadet. Holy crap. Nothing much playing Elden Ring? Oh, I love me some Elden Ring, boy. Shoot, yeah. I don't know why I say that. I've never played Elden Ring. I have always wanted to. I just haven't yet. You know? Getting ready to play the DLC? Kinda? Okay. Is that, Erd Tree? Shadow of the Erd Tree? How wild, though? Very wild. Like, the wildest of wild. I'm talking, like, Dingo. Dingo levels of wild, you feel? Don't ask why dingo was the first wild animal to pop into my head, but it was. When you get the chance, you should. It's really fun. Duly noted. I have it. I've bought it. I just haven't played it yet. It's definitely on my list. I think it's just such a commitment that I'm scared to start it and then not come back to it for a while. Like, I'm already nervous about that with Outer Wilds, and that's just 17 hours. I can only imagine with something like Elden Ring, where you could easily spend 150 passively. Like, just leveling up and stuff. I think, honestly, for my Elden Ring playthrough, I would want to get over-leveled and just boss rush everything. That just seems like more fun. Ye Shadow of the Erd Tree? Okay, yeah, I thought that's what it was called. Good to know. Where the heck are all the Charcadet at? I feel like there's not a lot of them spawning, as opposed to Larvesta. Okay. Starting to see a few more now. Alright, everyone, show me your eyes. Alright, yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay, moving on. Let's go this way. Oh, they've already despawned. Okay, that was quick. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if all the Larvesta are actually throwing off the spawns for Charcadet. Like, straight up. Would not surprise me in the slightest. So I kind of wonder if we go this way for long enough. We phase out some of those Larvesta on either side. And we get more of a concentration of Charcadet as a result. I don't know if that's how it'll work. I'm just trying it out. We've already caught 2. I'm hoping for 4 or 5, and the reason is I'd like a shiny Ceruledge and a shiny Armarouge in both this and my Scarlet version. And then I'd like to have an extra one for my nephew. But at this point, honestly, having a third one would be nice, because then I could at least have a shiny Ceruledge and Armarouge that I could just transfer to Scarlet when I need them or want them there. Because I can't play both games at the same time anyway. And then I would have an extra one for the nephew, as always. And we're kind of stalling a little bit, I think, on shinies. So I don't know if we need to leave the area or if we need to, like go to a different spawn, I mean. Or if we continue trying for this one. There's a bunch right here. Not a single one of you are shiny? Seriously, guys? Nope. Nope. Huh. Wild. Alright, weird. Definitely strange, but we'll continue this way, move our way on around. It really sucks that Fly has been an HM in this game, or these games, since literally the very beginning. And they put Fly as an ability, legitimate Fly, not gliding, flying as an ability locked behind a paid DLC. I was hoping that, you know, DLC would get them away from the admittedly kind of greedy actions of having a third game that combines the two, but now I'm like, maybe DLC made it worse. Maybe them switching to DLC instead of just doing a third game. Is that a shiny? That's a shiny. Let's go! Come on. Apparently all you gotta do to get a shiny around here is complain about the games. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. No Sandstorm still, so what we'll do is Hypnosis and False Swipe. should make this go a little bit faster and also provide us with less overall involvement on the Premier Ball side. Could be wrong about that, but we'll see. It woke up so quick. That's fine, as long as we're not burned. Hypnosis. Let's go. Hypnosis misses so often. I'm glad it landed. And Premier Ball away. Wouldn't it be insane if Pokeballs could miss? Like if a Pokemon just jumped out of the way of it, it just like dodged your Pokeball through. Also, fire spells are bad, avoid at all costs. In Elden Ring, are they bad to use or just bad when they're used on you? That Charcadet was actually almost easy to miss. I really hope we haven't missed one tonight. That would stink quite badly. That would stink almost as badly as fire spells in Elden Ring. No damage to bosses and enemies? Really? Are they just all immune to it? What the heck? Why does it do no damage? That sounds terrible. I still can't get over the random Larvesta that we found. That's so wild to me. Okay. I'll go back to running around then. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. No blue. Still no blue. It does sometimes take a second for them to populate the area. Yeah, it looks like every time we go around, there's like a couple more where we've already looked. So definitely the best move is to take a couple of cycles around. Like go once in like a generalized circle, checking everything, and then going again to the same exact circle just to make sure. Doesn't seem to be making a huge difference this time, though. Yeah, I'm not really seeing... Not really seeing any blue eyes. So let's just go back around. All right. If you shorten pants, what? The NPCs be saying some weird. The NPCs, I feel like clickbait you. You're like, wait, what? What? Go on. Finish that sentence. But then at that point, they got you in the battle. There's so many more than 30 Pokemon. There's no way it's just 30. The spawn cap has to be so much bigger than what they say it is. Pretty wild seeing so few shiny Pokemon. Hopefully one more will show up before the next 7 minutes are up. That would be really cool. We do still have Numel, and Vulpix to hunt after this. And Shiny Ninetales, dude. I don't know if y'all have seen Shiny Ninetales. It looks cool. I'm nearly certain... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Cantonian, the one that looks like this. Was that a shiny? No. I'm nearly certain the Cantonian Ninetales is the one I'm thinking of when I say this, but I'm pretty sure it's like a gray, like an off gray, as opposed to like the reddish white that it normally is. It's a pretty awesome looking shiny for sure. I don't even remember what Vulpix looks like, to be honest. Hopefully it's not hard to spot. But I should probably look it up before we begin that hunt. I know Numel almost looks sickly, like a yellow with some blues. Kind of like Larvesta. That one should be relatively easy to spot. Come on, where you at? Whoa, bunch behind me. Still seeing a bunch of red. It is diabolical that they made the eyes the only thing to turn red or change color and then have it close its eyes for an extended period to do its animation. Like, why are you obscuring your shininess from me? Show me. I need to see. I need to know whether or not to move on from you and come back in 7 minutes or so. Yep, nope, nothing. All right. No Larvesta either. I think we just got lucky because I am coasting through spawns right now, especially with Larvesta, and there doesn't seem to be much in the way of shinies at this point. Watch them all be shiny, or like a lot of them be shiny, and I'm just not missing, or I'm missing it because they're just becoming more common. That would check out. Bad luck by way of good luck. Yeah, there's still not really any more that I'm seeing. I mean, I got my minimum, so I'm not complaining by any means. I got how many I wanted to walk away with, worst case. So, if this sandwich runs out, I think we use that as our marker to just move on. Dang. I thought the flame on its head looked a little pink or something. I was like, is that another difference? No. It's only the eyes. I'm nearly certain it's literally just the eye change, and that's the saddest part about it. All right, now we ride around again. I think we've got 3 more trips of that. Because it seems like a full cycle plus a ride around takes about a minute, it seems. So 2, maybe 3 more trips around. And if we don't find one in that time frame, then we move on to Numel. It's not looking super promising so far. Let's go this way. Just to switch it up a bit, you know? No reason other than that. Down. Just give them a second. I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to sit here and let them spawn in. Maybe not. You know, I don't yeah, sitting there for a few seconds didn't seem to make a difference. And I'm not saying like 3 or 4 seconds. I don't know. I was sitting there for probably a good 10, 15. Okay, yeah, moving around seems to definitely proc the spawn a little more frequently. Oh, another shiny Larvesta. Let's go ahead and catch it while we're here. We might as well. Literally not what we're going for at all, but sure, whatever. I got almost the same number of shiny Larvesta as I did Charcadet. That's interesting, given that Larvesta is just here and Charcadet's odds are literally boosted. Funny how that works. Ah, thank you for the flame body, buddy. Give me that extra animation to waste some time. There we go. And Premier Ball. Let's go. Another shiny in the bag. All right. Again, not the one we were looking for, but we'll take it. We have 8 seconds left. Okay. If it doesn't show up here, it's going to be significantly reduced chance of showing up from this point forward. Yeah, still no. Still no. And now I'm seeing non-fire types, which means we have officially run out of time on our sandwich. Yep. That's alright, it happens. Okay. Let's do one more trip around Sans Sandwich. I'm just curious to see if if there's less Larvesta spawning and just other stuff outside of the massive mass outbreak, if that increases our chances of other things. Like if Larvesta was taking away from the spawn chances. Does that make sense? Because I didn't realize other fire types. I thought this would just be ground, bug, you know, the flying types, of course, with Braviary's first... Braviary's initial spawn. I can't think of what it's called right now. Just completely forgot Larvesta is even out here. For better or worse. I mean, we 2 birds, 1 stone the situation, so that's cool. And I think I think this means that we call it. I might try to hunt this on my Scarlet version because I have the shiny charm over there too. I might just try to hunt it in that game separately, since I do have access to it, to the shiny charm and to Paldea, obviously. The other 2, though, I do need to get, like, you know, 2, 3, 4 of those if possible. Yeah, not seeing any more blue eyes, so I guess we'll move on. We came, we saw, we caught shinies. And that's what matters. Diddly-diddly-diddly-down. You know what I could do, just for the fun of it, is try... This was one of the other backup spots I was going to go to. And I bet you there's not a lot of fire types over there. I'm just curious to see. Just curious. Is that alright with everyone? If we just go kind of scan real quick? Alright, here's the Charcadet massive mass outbreak with boosted shiny odds. A couple of them have spawned in already. And at this point, we're kind of just looking around to see if any of the ones that show up initially are going to be shiny. And if not, then we move on to Kitakami. I believe Kitakami is where Numel is going to be spawning. Oh. I'm going to save my game real quick. That was weird. I don't know why it locked up so much. I thought I was legit about to lose however much progress I just made. and 2 Herba Mystica for 4 shiny Pokemon of 2 different species, or 5 shiny Pokemon, 2 different species, is really, really good luck. And I don't get exposed to that often. So I'm definitely going to make sure we lock that in. There's a lot of stuff spawning. It's kind of making the game chug a little bit. Okay. Yep. I went around like 3 or 4 times. I'm not seeing any difference. So let's fly on over to Kitakami and hunt down shiny... Oh, Vulpix. Sorry. Nummel is Blueberry Academy, I guess. All right. Well, interesting. In that case, I think we pick... Let's pick a good spot to go do the same thing. Let's take out 60 Vulpix. I guess we'll go there. And then we'll activate another sandwich, and then we'll catch like 2 or 3 of them. Whoa, Vulpix. All right. I'm going to swap out again, Vikavolt. And Vikavolt's going to start putting in work. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are officially a third of the way there. 21, 22, 23, 24, whoops, 25, 26. I'll be curious to see if we spot a shiny during this. 27, because I want to know what it looks like. 28, 29, 30. We're now officially halfway. 31, 32. I really can't remember if it's like super obvious or not. 33, 34, 35. Is that a shiny? No, that Hatena is not shiny. I thought it was. Probably wishful thinking on that one. Oh my god, that's a shiny Lotad. Another shiny that we were not even kind of looking for that just showed up full odds. Wow, okay. Does anyone remember what number I said last? Holy crap, a shiny Lotad. That's so insane. Wow, look at him. He looks really nice. Really cool. I guess I'm going to keep an eye out for any shinies behind us. There aren't any right now, so we'll come back to that in a bit. False swipe. Nice. One false swipe got him right down where we need him. Time for a Premier Ball. Heck yeah, dude. I'll take that. We haven't even used a sandwich, so that's like legit. That is full shiny charm granted, but full shiny charm odds. What is that bright color? I think that was just flowers. There's a shiny Ludicolo in our future. Sorry, Mankey, we're good. Where are we at? 32? Something? 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. I know it's not a shiny Growlithe, is it? Okay. Sorry, that was a waste of time. Anyway. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. Holy Vulpix. 57. 58. 59. 60. I'm going to go to 65 just in case, because that Lotad threw me off as far as like what count we were on. I was very shocked by the Lotad, so was that 62, 63, 64, and 65. There we go. All right, and I'm not seeing any here, but I am going to look at Shiny up real quick. Is that a Shiny Growlithe? Shiny Growlithe is yellow. That one I do know, so it is throwing me off seeing it in the sun and seeing how brightly colored it is. There's a bunch of Vulpix here still. Holy crap. Shiny Vulpix. Let's see. Images. Shiny Vulpix is just a more yellow color body, it looks like. The rest of it, so instead of that like reddish pink you're seeing, it'll be more of a yellow. Which is a little subtle. A little more subtle than I'd like it to be, but hopefully it'll be obvious when the time comes to spot it. So it's actually really similar to Growlithe, because Growlithe is the same way in that its orange body is yellow. Okay. That should be all the hunting we need to do over here. Now we're going to go over here to this nice flat area. Make a sandwich and get our hunt on. And see what all we can find. There's another Vulpix here. Another Vulpix outbreak. Hey, Lotad, we just saw a shiny of you. There they are. Starting to populate in a little bit. And we need a picnic. All right, now we start the timer. Well, pretty soon we start the timer on the 30 minutes that we'll have to get each of these bad boys. So we're going to go green, red, yellow, red, red. And too sweet. Because that's what I have most of. Now here's the hope, and we can get another 4 or 5 Pokemon off of one sandwich, because that is nearly unheard of and kind of awesome. So it would definitely be really great if you can make it happen again. There's that. And that. Ah, that's a bad placement. That's like really not good placement. Oh, no. That's better. And that was also bad. Okay. Cool. That's great. Awesome. Okay, cool. That worked out well, actually. So now I can put this here. Okay. This here. Ooh, that's risky. That's actually, like, not joking, extremely precarious, to say the least. And I'm not really sure how this is going to go. Okay, okay, don't move anymore, please. There. Can I get away with that? No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, this is... Don't breathe on it. Okay, call it, please. With that one red bell pepper hanging off the literal edge. It's hanging on like a loose tooth, my guy. Okay, look at that. Look at that sandwich. We made that like a professional. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of our sandwich skills. Oh yeah, that is a tasty Karos original for sure. Ain't no one else making sandwiches like I do. Not a compliment, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. Now, we should start seeing, especially around here and the other area we're going to, primarily Vulpix. Well, primarily. Yeah, let's go on over to the other area. Should be a bit more open. Bit more open air, a bit easier to breathe over there. Why does it feel like flying might be a bit slower than just running on the ground? The only difference is that being up here, I don't necessarily have to worry as much about running into a Pokemon. I mean, there's still a chance because there is stuff that flies around kind of above everything, but the heck? Is that shiny? Is that a shiny Grubbin? No, okay. Whoa, 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 don't. Okay. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Vikavolt. It's fine. You're fine, Vikavolt. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. You're gonna go on a killing spree. Alright, Wild Vulpix is spawning here. Now let's see if we can find ourselves a couple of shiny Vulpix. We do have Sparkling Title and Encounter Power level 3 for fire types. Meaning there should be a decent number of fire types showing up. And Vulpix, you guessed it, is a fire type. So, here's hoping we can find our shiny fire Pokemon. And it looks like a bunch of stuff is spawning around here as well that is not fire type, so that's cool. Kind of wish that wasn't the case, but it is what it is. Not a ton we can do about it. What's planned for Friday? It would have been more continuing on Outer Wilds because I'm not done with it yet. And I haven't played more than what you saw me play. But I will actually not be live Friday. I'm being taken on a date. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing. I just know that I'm being taken on a date. So I will be indisposed. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da dum. Wow wow wow. That is a tiny Vulpix. Holy cow. Yeah, there might be one or two other Fridays in the month of September that I won't be able to because I'm shooting a wedding. I'm being a videographer for a wedding toward the end of September. So I think one of the recording sessions is a Thursday evening, and then the other one is on a Sunday. So that Thursday night might get in the way. I don't really know yet. We'll see. I'm kind of playing that one by ear. Obviously, I'll let you guys know once I figure out the way my schedule's looking. Or based on the way my schedule's looking. There are not a ton of Vulpix that are shiny right now. Our odds are pretty much boosted in every way, shape, and form that they can be, so hopefully we'll just stumble upon one soon. But there are a lot of pinkish red Vulpix and not a lot of yellow Vulpix. Let's leave the area and come back. Let's try what the other person said online, in that the picnic method does take a long time to get spawns to happen. So let's just see. So far, more red Vulpix. How's everyone's Labor Day? Hopefully you spent it with a good relaxing time, maybe some time off work if your job allows you off for Labor Day. I know not all jobs do, but some do. If you got off for the day, how was your 3-day weekend? It's been a pretty good long weekend for me personally, just kind of exhausting. Well, that's a bit extreme. It didn't feel like one of those like recover weekends. It felt like a had a lot to do kind of weekends, and I anticipated it being a recovery weekend, which does make it feel more tiring than it probably is. Does that make any sense? Does that concept make any sense to anyone? Or do I like overvalue my free time? I have no idea. I understand the reason behind it, but I wish I could auto-battle Terra Pokemon, Terrestrialized Pokemon in the wild, just to go ahead and get them off the field. One less spawn to have to worry about. Man. We are struggling on the shiny Vulpix. I'm probably a bit spoiled with how well the Charcadet hunt went, but maybe I'm totally missing them, but I'm pretty sure it's just the yellow body, which technically changes the tint of the fur tufts a little bit, but not a terrible amount. Plus, I'm pretty sure it would just stand out. It'd be so wild if all of these were shinies and I was just missing them because they all look the same. And by definition, none of them are standing out. Just got a cold chill. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Leave the area and come back. And we're back. Any second now, surely one of them will be shiny, right? Help me out here. Give me the future potential of a shiny Vulpix, would you please? That does help me confirm, though, that these reddish pink ones are not shiny, so that's good. I don't know. Maybe you'll relate, maybe you won't, because you don't waste your time on frivolous things like shiny hunting, but I feel like when I'm shiny hunting, if it goes well, it goes well. Great. If it doesn't for more than like 30 minutes straight, I kind of start to second guess, like, am I doing this right? Can these be shiny? Are shiny Pokemon real? Kind of start to second guess, like almost immediately. And there are just not any shiny so far. Dum 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 dum. Oh, there's one. All right, let's go. Okay. Oof. I'm hoping that this will kind of initiate the domino effect for us seeing shiny Vulpix, because I would love to have, ideally, a shiny Vulpix, a shiny Ninetales, and a shiny Vulpix to pass on to my nephew. If it comes down to it that we just have one shiny Vulpix and one shiny Vulpix to give to my nephew, then I guess that's how it'll play out. False swipe. Knock it down to 1. There we go. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. Yes. It stayed asleep. Let's go. All right. That was a pretty decent change visually, so hopefully the others will be just as easy to spot. Keyword there being hopefully, because that one did take quite a few cycles, I think. What was that? Yeah, almost 10 minutes in. And now, granted, 10 minutes is not a lot, considering I spent 3 or 4 years shiny hunting a single Dratini in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But in these games, I mean, heck, if you go back in this stream just a little bit, Charcadet took us, I think it was 2 minutes for our first Charcadet, maybe less. Yeah, none of these are shiny. I guess we will be right back. All right. The heck was that? Mienfoo? What is happening? There we go. I don't know why it was rotating the way it was. That was strange. The purple flowers surrounding that Vulpix made it look poisoned. That was kind of funny. All right, still no still no Vulpix so far. Yep, still nothing. Okay. I guess what we'll do... Do they disappear after a while? Oh, no. I'm trying to test to see if it'll disappear or if it just runs away. It kind of looks like it just runs away to get distance. It doesn't seem like it would run to disappear like some Pokemon will. Fun fact, this is where I found my Charge-a-Bug and whatever the stage before Charge-a-Bug is. Grubbin? I'm pretty sure Grubbin. What's up, Turd Mite? Welcome to the stream. This is where I found my Charge-a-Bug and my Grubbin. All I was really looking for was a Grubbin to level up to Vikavolt, and then Charge-a-Bug showed up, so I was like, oh, cool. So now I've got a shiny Vikavolt and a shiny Charge-a-Bug, which is always neat. Game is getting a little chug. Starting to chug a little bit for a second there. I don't know what that was about. That was interesting. Not seeing any. So we will circle back. Oh my god. That's a shiny Shinx. What the crap? What is with all these shinies just showing up like... I'm reducing the shiny chances... Or sorry, I'm increasing the shiny odds for fire types. Shinx is electric, so like... What? Again, I'm not mad about it. That's happened 3 times, though. We found Lotad, Shinx, and Larvesta. Larvesta being the only one of those 3 that could actually impact... The shiny odds could actually be impacted by the sandwich we ate. Wow, that's wild. Crazy number of shinies tonight already. Half. I'm pretty sure literally half of them being ones that have just shown up. If it wakes up... Okay, good. If it wakes up now before we can catch it, there's a chance that we lose this. Just FYI. Come on. Stay in the ball. Let's go. Look at that. Another shiny to add on to the roster. Shiny Shinx of all things. Shiny Luxray is a great-looking Pokemon, so we will definitely take that. Also, the Shinx line in general just looks good as a shiny. Alright, so... Vulpix. Take notes from Shinx, please. Where are you at? We are halfway through the sandwich. We have found 1 so far. Kind of just hoping we can find another one. Here's to hoping. I don't know what all those noises were, but alright. Is that a shiny Hoot Hoot? No. Surely not. Okay. False alarm. Copium? Wishful thinking? I don't know. That might have been several things. Sheesh. I'm just so used at this point to finding non-Vulpix shinies and non-fire type shinies that I'm just like, yeah, probably. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Alright, they're slowly starting to pop into place. And they don't look shiny, so... The Hoot Hoots are throwing me off big time. Maybe instead of flying, we just go until we stop seeing them. Just turn back now. Yep. Once again, not really an apparent shiny off rip. Yeah, let's go ahead and despawn him, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Turn back now. I don't know what's burrowing after me, but it can go right on elsewhere with that. No, thank you. Man, I might have to use another sandwich if this current rate continues. We've got 11 and a half minutes left. And there's still just not another shiny. Urban Mystica is hard to get. Come on, Vulpix. Don't do this, please. How's a Shinx going to show up before a Vulpix in a boosted mass outbreak? Whose odds are then boosted additionally by an Urban Mystica sandwich. Now that's wild. But yeah, no. Nowhere to be seen. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Okay, so we go to The steel type. We just need to go down to the steel type and then circle back. That despawns most of them, if not all of them, it looks like every time. That'll be a good landmark for that. Now I don't have to look back. I can make sure I don't run into anything. Now we just wait. Some of them begin to spawn in. How's everyone's night going? Pretty good, I hope. For everyone's sake. I'm hoping to leave tonight with minimum one of everything. Ideally would be 2 of everything, and perfect would be 3 Nummel, 3 Vulpix, and like I said, 5 Charcadet, but I can always go into my Scarlet version and catch Charcadet. So really, Charcadet, I think we're kind of good on. We found plenty of those. I just don't get this why... Words. I just don't get why this Charcadet, or Vulpix, is being so hard to locate. Like, it's just not wanting to show up. We might need to go to a different area at this rate. Maybe this is just not a great location for it. We got our 1, you know? Is that going to be one right there? Nope. Yeah, we can always come back here. I think maybe we fly to another area. That one could be good because it's wide open, but we have already churned through a lot of those odds, or a lot of those spawns. I think we go down to the bus stop and go southwest. Let's go southwest of the bus stop, just to see what's over there. This way. A lot of grass types and bug types out here. Here's the hoping that leaves plenty of room for Vulpix to spawn. Is that a Cantonian Wooper? It is. Cool. Wooper's a neat little guy. So is Quagsire. Oop. Leave the area. And come back. Oh, we can circle that road right there. That'll be a good measurement for it. That is a little Vulpix next to like a pretty big Vulpix. That's funny. I like the size differences that they can spawn in like that. That's really cool to me. Yep, so far no shinies. Once again. There's all these other bug types and stuff spawning in. I kind of wish they would not do that. But I guess there's not much I can do about that, huh? Here we go. This might be a good spot, actually, to like default to and just see what pops up. We got a tree or two in our way, but kind of have pretty good vantage point over everything. And I think the spawns are already done, which was really quick. All right, fair enough. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not a good spot, because a couple more did spawn in down here. Whoa. There's still some spawning in, seemingly. That's not confusing at all. I'm kind of just checking them as they spawn in. I almost wonder if this isn't going to be beneficial still, just riding around like this. Because what that does is stuff on the outer edge over here despawns when we're on the opposite side and vice versa, so it can kind of churn up the spawn a little bit and get more Vulpix to sort of start to show up. You're not a shiny. I kind of thought you were, maybe, but that might have been wishful thinking again. Okay. Nothing. Moving on. Here we go. A little more direct on the spawns this time. That's good. Let's go reset it again. How much time do we have left? 3 minutes? Oh, boy. Yeah, we're not having a whole lot of luck on Vulpix. I feel like we kind of use all of our luck on Charcadet. Or I wonder if the Charcadet odds are boosted more so than the other two because of the subtle difference. No, surely they're even across the board for so many reasons. I mean, the red versus blue eyes were actually kind of easy to spot. I don't know. Just kind of thinking out loud, speculating. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of... We're getting everything other than Vulpix right now as far as shinies go. It's starting to feel like. All right, here's a few more starting to show up. One of those Vulpix now sounded like it was mocking Miraidon. That was kind of funny. All right. In the next single minute, the next 60 seconds was what we have to get one more Yeah, not a ton of value from that one sandwich, but I guess it's made up for by the Charcadet sandwich. Oh! As I start talking crap. Sweet. I think that's our second one. We want to go for a third if we can help it. Hypnosis. And then up next and last will be Nummel. And I guess after that, we might try to run a couple of raids again like we did last week. But I don't know if I have that kind of time. I got to go pick up dinner. So we'll see. Sweet. There's another Vulpix. We have, what, 30 seconds now? Oh, none. Okay, no time left. We could continue trying to ride around and see. I'd rather not use a second sandwich on this, if we can help it. I don't know, maybe we could try and switch back over to the other area. We found two here. Maybe we could find pretty easily one more over there. There is technically one additional spawn at the other location now. Oh, surely not. No. Oh man, if only. Yeah, further away, they kind of look shiny. Like, a lot of them look shiny until you get close enough, you know? That is unfortunate. Let's head back up to here. Just to see what we got. Just to see what we can work with, you know? There we go. There's our third. Let's go. All right, now we can switch over to Nummel. Oh, wait, don't go anywhere. Sweet. Hypnosis. Oh man, I'm tired. This week is going to be interesting, to say the least. I feel like short weeks always end up feeling the longest. Anyone else feel that way? Just me? Please don't use Flare Blitz. Imagine it just knows Flare Blitz and wipes itself out. Hypnosis. And then we'll throw out a ball. And catch this bad boy. Down. Bum, 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 bum. Premier Ball away. Dun, 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 dun. And just like that, we have our third. Sweet. Goodbye, all of you. As fun as it's been, I don't really want to look at another Vulpix for a while. Where did they go? Alright, so we got our 3 Charcadet, our 2 Larvesta, which is wild to me, and there's our 3 Vulpix. Absolutely insane. Oh yeah, do any of them have marks, I wonder? Because apparently that's another thing people look for, is having a mark on the Pokemon. Sleepy time. Okay, that's funny. It's funny considering I put it to sleep to catch it. Alright, now what about our Charcadet? And our Larvesta Cloudy Mark. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Now it's time to move on to go faint 60 Nummel. And then try and catch one. I think the best place to start for fainting them is probably going to be in the... I'm assuming the savanna biome. That's a very flat biome. So that would probably be the ideal place. Maybe we start on the edge and then we work our way in after. So let's mark that. So again, our goal here is to go faint 60 of them. Then we move to a new location to consume a sandwich that will increase fire-type odds for encountering and shinies. And then we capture what we can. Sorry, I'm in the process. There's only 4 hours left on it. But right now, I'm trying to order some advanced. I'm literally trying to order 2 focus of the strawberry kiwi. Because buy one, get one is actually an insane deal. So, if you haven't yet, be sure to do that. And, yeah. Use code KAROS10 for 10% off at checkout. I don't know if it'll still apply to the buy one, get one half off. We're about to find out. It might not. While the app thinks, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whoa, we're getting surrounded by Vibrava, huh? I have now placed my order for 2 cans of Focus. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go, bro. It's so good. I legitimately love this stuff so much. It's kind of ridiculous. It makes my brain fire in all the right ways. It works well. Hell of a lot cheaper than an energy drink. And actually, I'm pretty sure healthier because the carbonation is bad for your teeth. Granted, caffeine in general is not great health-wise, but what is these days? Nothing's good for you. Existence is slowly just, you know, dying. As you just go about your day, you know, you're just slowly taking in stuff that's just slowly chipping away at you. But that's neither here nor there. All right. So, like with all of the others, our primary goal right now is to take out 60 Nummels. So, Nummel, Numel. We're going to start... Actually, what I need to do is fully restore Gallade. We're going to heal Gallade for when and or if we do find a shiny. That Vibrava is creeping up real close. You need to get on somewhere, buddy. Creep up on someone else. We're good on Hypnosis. We're good on False Swipe. We have plenty of each. We don't really need to go back to the Pokemon Center. But we are going to put Vigavolt first. And we're going to start taking out Nummel. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh, that's a shiny! Holy crap, we didn't even make a shot. Ryder, hello, welcome to the stream. I can't believe it. We just found a shiny already. I haven't even taken a sandwich yet, or eaten a sandwich. This is so awesome. Boom, there we go. Yellow and blue. Look at him. I literally could not tell that was a shiny Nummel. Wow. Let's go. How awesome is that? Look at him. Let's mellow him out. Put him to sleep. False Swipe him and Premier Ball. Premier Ball away. What were we at? Like 4 or 5? I hadn't fainted many of them yet. Wow. Wow, I'm honestly surprised. Okay, so 5, 6, 7. Whoop, hey there, buddy. 8. 9. 10. Thank you. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. We're now a third of the way there. 21. 22. 23. 24. What's better than 24, Patrick? 25. 26. 27. 28. There we go. 29. 30. The shiny I caught yesterday evolved. That's exciting. 31. We're now over halfway there. What shiny was it again? What shiny was it that you caught? It's very cool that it evolved. Having an evolved shiny is even cooler than having just a shiny. 33. 34. 35. 36. Was that a shiny Vibrava? 37. No, okay. 38. 39. 40. 41. Oh, Paldean Wooper. That's right. Yeah. So you have a Clodsire now. 42, I think. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. No, come on. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. And this makes 60. All right. Now, what that did, like we've discussed before, was basically just boost the odds even more. So we've got the shiny charm boosting the initial odds. We've knocked out a minimum of 60 Numel, boosting the odds again. And then on top of all of that, we've got the boosted odds shiny for just being the shiny massive mass outbreaks that are going on right now for limited time. And then to add on to all of that, we are also going to be eating a sandwich to boost fire odds even further. So it's looking pretty good for us. And we're just going to move on up to here, I think. Let's go. So now what we'll do is we'll get over here, we'll eat a sandwich and a picnic, and we'll catch another Numel or two, and that'll be that. I want to catch 2 more, ideally. But if we only get 1 more, then so be it. Wouldn't it be insane if that one right there was shiny, if we just dropped in on a shiny Numel? Just out of nowhere. Alright, these are all green. We're looking for a slightly off-color blue. Which none of these guys seem to be. Right? Yeah, no. Alright. Let's have a picnic. And eat a sandwich. I wonder if this is going to make the sandwich ingredients lean that way a little bit. That'll be interesting to see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And 2 of any Herba Mystica. We're going to go sweet again. That's just what I have a lot of right now. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. And place. And place. That's not good. Oh, crap. I could have placed that a lot better. Okay, there it goes. It flattened out. We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. It's not that serious, chat. It's fine. Didn't I tell you guys we're fine? There we go. Da-da-da-dum. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Ooh, that almost slid off the edge. That was almost concerning. There. We're stacking up pretty tall. I'm not liking that. There. And there. Okay, put that way over there. Stick. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. We actually kind of nailed it there, I think. A tasty Karos original. Did you catch? Poke VR, we did. So far, we have caught, shockingly, quite a few shinies. A shiny Riolu. I've already had one of those from a couple weeks ago. Tonight alone, though, we've caught 2 shiny Larvesta, 3 shiny Charcadet, a shiny Lotad, a shiny Shinx, and a shiny Numel, and 3 shiny Vulpix. So I'm working on my, 11th shiny in one evening. It's kind of insane. Like, the shinies are popping off tonight. Big time. And there's another shiny Numel already. Holy crap! Oh my goodness! Look at that. That's already another shiny Numel. This is insane. This is actually insane. Swap to you. Time to catch our little blue boy. Sweet, don't mind if I do. Hypnosis. Away! And I guess after this, what we might try to do is a couple of raids, just to make sure we can get the final shiny legendary ruin Pokemon. Shiny Chi-Yu, I think. The fish. It's blue instead of red. It's actually really cool looking. It might be my favorite of the 4 that are shiny, and of my favorite of the 4 in general, because it is literally just a fire fish. What's not to like about that, you know? Locked it down. There we go. I believe that's going to be our... Is that our second or third shiny Numel? Genuinely can't remember. Second. All right, let's go for a third. Let's go for a third and then just see if we can get a shiny elsewhere. There are a bunch of fire types spawning in the area again. Last time that happened, we ended up with a couple of those as well. So this could be interesting. I think if we go just around this tree... Actually, I just thought about it. A really nice guaranteed way to reset would be this right here. Hold up. I think if we enter this pavilion... Yep. Or terrarium, sorry. If we just go to the terrarium, it resets. And then we can ride back down here and wait for them to start spawning again. What are they called again? Pyroar? Bunch of Pyroar. And whatever the first stage of Pyroar is. Not a ton of Numel for some reason. I never know what to call this. Numel? 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 Quite a few green. Oh, he's moving. Is it just me or do they kind of look like stuffed animals? Specifically this Pokemon. I don't believe that Magby is shiny. I really hope I'm not wrong about that. A shiny Magby would actually be kind of cool. Rhyhorn, what are you doing here, dude? We're boosting the odds in the spawn rate of fire types. I should check. Rhyhorn is not a fire type. See, I don't know. I feel like this started out as like a pretty good spawn. And now it's like awkwardly small. Like there's just not... We caught a single Numel here and now they're just not wanting to show up. It's weird. We might need to relocate. To be honest. The good news is if we relocated to like here or even up here. Let's go here. I think if we go here, we might actually be able to get just Numel spawning. I really hope there wasn't a shiny there when I flew away. That would be so unfortunate. I would be so upset. But no, I feel like if we go over here, then maybe there will be just Numel. And because it's all like ice types and stuff spawning up here, there won't be as much of anything else. Or as much of other species in general spawning. Yeah, look at that. That's already so many more. That's awesome. Okay. And to respawn these, all we really need to do is fly off the edge until they disappear. Oop. There's a wall there. Okay. Let's go this way. And then just circle back. There's a shiny. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Is that not a shiny? That's embarrassing. That is not a shiny. Okay, there were some that spawned... Holy crap! There were some more that spawned down below. Let's go check those. Yeah, I didn't think they would be, but I just thought we'd check just to make sure. So let's fly away again. Just keep flying and circle back. And slowly but surely, they will all start spawning back in. And wouldn't you know it, none of them are shiny. Go figure. More should start showing up if we sit here for a second. That's the only benefit to sitting here. Actually, what might help is going down here. Whoops. I did not mean to go this far away. Oh my goodness. The heck is going on? There we go, it's better. That's better. The question becomes, are we going to find it in time? Oh boy. I did eat a sandwich, right? Right? Do we still have time on the sandwich? Let's find out. Right on the D-pad? Yeah, 23 minutes. What the heck? Okay. I think what happened is we just had all of our luck injected into the first, 5 minutes. What the heck? Hello? The first 5 minutes of the hunt. And now we're dealing with actual odds. So, that's fun. Let's fly back in and see what we see. There's some more Numel showing up. Green, 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 green. Let's wait right here. That one down there is green. Yep. And reset again. They're all gone. Circle back. Green, 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 green. Let's wait a minute for more of them to spawn in, rather. Still a bunch of greens. Ta-dum. It's almost Christmassy, the music. Green, 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 green. Well, I'm not seeing much in the way of shinies. I was hoping to get one more. Be really cool if one more Numel would show up shiny. Just one more. I also kind of think we should maybe go back that way and then come back in, because I think a lot of the spawns back there are throwing off these spawns and not allowing us as many. I could be wrong about that. That's just what seems to be happening. So let's go this way. Let's go out this way until we stop seeing spawns. There we go. Crap, did it again. Fly back. And granted, all the stuff down below is going to take away from it for sure. My hope, though, is that they'll start spawning, yeah, I was going to say, from the closest to us to further out and not spawn as much stuff around the bend. Yeah, that already looks better. It already looks like there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. 2 down below. Okay. Oh, okay. Thought I fell off. I fell off. Same thing as before. All right. The camera always makes flying around really weird. Wonder if I should fly like that next time. Dum da dum ba dum ba dum. Yep. We might just be low on... Is this a challenge that you made for yourself? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're just boosting the odds as much as we can, and then finding the shiny Pokemon that correspond with whatever the boosted odds are for that event. For example, right now, it's Numel, Vulpix, and Charcadet. And, yeah, just trying to take advantage of Pokemon more or less giving us an easier route to shiny Pokemon. Because I like shiny Pokemon. I think they're very cool. I don't ever have the time to hunt them. It took me 3 or 4 years to find shiny Dratini in Heart Gold, Soul Silver as a point of reference. And tonight, so far, we've found like 6 or 7 shinies now. Just running around. It's pretty amazing. We've come a long way in terms of quality of life for Pokemon games. There's still a lot longer of a way we could go, granted. But, I mean, as a lifelong Pokemon fan, I have run the gambit of, like, good, bad, and just not good, not fun Pokemon games, you know? Green down there. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. Okay. Once again, we run it back. We got 17 minutes left to find one more shiny Numel. Might not be a terrible idea to consider switching over to the other... spawn location just to see if more will show up without other stuff spawning in the way. 1 green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Green, green, green. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe move. Because there's one more over here. Heck, we could head back to the coastal plains and just try our luck there. Up next. I'm just trying to make sure we expand our possible options as much as possible. And honestly, flying over all of these other spawns... Well, Actually, I don't know if it works that way. It would be cool if it worked out to where all of these other spawns are just triggering other potential shinies, and it gets us that much closer to a shiny Numel. But again, I don't know if that's how it works. It might just be the... Oh, there we go. There's our third shiny. Let's go. We did it, boys. I can't believe we did it. But we did. Hypnosis. Did we find all female Numel? That's kind of funny. Doom, doom, da 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 doom. Oh, I gotta be careful. It knows a move that causes recoil. That's potentially sketchy. We gotta be very careful about this. I'm gonna go for the false swipe and hope and pray it stays asleep. If it wakes up here, there's a non-zero chance that we lose it. Still asleep. Perfect. All right, Premier Ball. If it breaks out yet again, a non-zero chance we lose it. Oh, let's go. Beautiful. All right. That's the way. I like it. All right. Did we find all female shiny Numel? Only because that's kind of funny if we did. Female, female, female. Yep. That's funny. Okay. We do have time to kill. Specifically 14 and a half minutes. So I guess let's see what else we can find before going into possible raids. Actually, I don't know if I can do raids tonight. I might have to do raids after dinner. Because it is getting late, slowly but surely. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that a shiny over there? I can't tell if that's blue or green from the distance. They're both green, okay. Boring, but fair. Da-da-da-da. There are a lot more spawning over here. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. I'm not mad about that, that's for sure. All right, there we go. We got them all to despawn. Now we just simply head back over. And they will all start spawning in again. And maybe within the next 12 to 13... 13 and a half, yeah. Next 12 to 13 minutes, maybe we'll find one. If not, we came what we want. We got what we came for. Starting to lag a little bit. That was a little weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It might just be the sheer number of spawns that are happening, because we are spawning in quite a few Pokemon at once each time. That could just be causing it to add up rather quickly. Let's fly away again. And we'll head on back. Bunch of greens. Not a lot of blues. I do wonder what shiny Camerupt is going to look like when we evolve them. Yeah, I don't think any of these are shiny, so we'll go ahead and reset them. Let's try the picnic method for resetting. I just want to see something for myself. Oh, we can't. Okay. Maybe here then? There we go. Nice flat ground. Pull them all back in. And slowly but surely watch them all spawn. Bunch of stuff showing up. Let's go through and start looking. Looking around at what we can see, what we can... Ah! Dang it! Go figure. Alright, fair enough. Dum-dum, ba-ba-da-ba-bum. That was a comet shard? I should have picked that up a long time ago. Those things are worth a lot of money. Bunch of greens. Speaking of money. No blues. Wah. Boo-hoo. Like I said, we got our 3, so like we've accomplished our goal tonight. Is that a blue one over there? I swear they look blue from far away. And then you get up close and they suddenly just shift to green. And that is confusing. Alright, so yeah, let's reset before I overthink it. There we go. See, these all look kind of blue until you get up to them, and then they're green. Is that just me? I feel like the surrounding blue glaciers kind of cast a bluish tint behind the green until the texture spawns in all the way or something. I don't know what's happening to cause that. Maybe I'm colorblind. My dad's colorblind, so maybe I'm colorblind as well. Maybe for the last 8 minutes we changed to a new area again. I mean, that seems to bode pretty well for us so far. Like, every time we've changed spawn locations, it's more or less triggered a shiny shortly after happening. Like, shortly after the spawn, or the location change. The only other... We're just going to have to circle back to here. Oh, well. Actually, I don't think we did this yet. So let's do that. Let's go there. I really should probably save my game when we get here, though. Make sure we lock in that third shiny. Where's it going to be at? Oh, up here. Interesting. Okay. So right here? Oh, yeah, down in the little hole. We're going to find ourselves a little hole nummel. Or a plateau hummel? Hummel? Plateau nummel? You know what I meant to say. I feel like it is a little bit easier to tell that these are green. Mostly. It's mostly easier to tell. don't get why stuff spawns all the way down there. I kind of wish it just spawned like a little bit closer to me, in the sense that it just wouldn't show up way down there. That's like 2 tiers down from where we are right now. Getting tired. I'm ready for bed. Eat me some dinner, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Look at all those over there. What the heck? Not much space. There's so much space up here. Thank you. I was about to say. Like I said, if we can't find a fourth, then, I mean, is it really that big a deal? No. I think we have found 2 Nummel with the sandwich, 1 without. So, realistically, 1 shiny per Herba Mystica is already pretty pure profit. And given how well tonight's gone with shinies in general, I mean, we have already won. All we're trying for now is just bonus points. Elijah Springer, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm doing quite well. I'm hunting for shiny Pokemon. That's about as good as it gets, you know? Just kind of riding around. See what we can see. I am not a boy, I am a girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I pronounce that wrong? Did I pronounce Elijah wrong? Did I say he or him? Well, if I misgendered, I apologize. I did not do so intentionally. Da-dum. Yes, okay. Well, my bad. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a happy Labor Day so far, assuming you're in a country or place that celebrates it. There should be more people. I agree. I agree. I wish there were more people to hang out with and chat with. Tell your friends. Maybe they'll drop by and tune in. But for now, I've got exactly what I'm supposed to have, which is Elijah, PokeVR, and KB, aka Ryder. Okay, I'm going to tell my friends. Thank you. Thank you, Elijah. I appreciate that greatly. Is that how you pronounce your name? Elish? Is it Elijah? Elisha? Picnic. And back out. Just wait 1 minute, they're coming. Cool. All right, sweet. I look forward to them hanging out with us for a bit. Nummel. All greens, no blues. And that's giving me the blues, I'm not going to lie. I guess we'll do another picnic. We got to be close on our sandwich time, right? I have 50 friends. Holy crap, okay. Sheesh, that's quite a few friends. I wish I had that many. Wow. Let's see. Let's see where the shiny Nummel might be. We've got 1 minute, 45 seconds, 40 seconds left. I have one question, not to be rude. Are you gay? No. I do have a wife. She is a woman. And I don't like dudes like that. But to each their own, you know? Can I ask why Were you just curious, or do I give off that vibe? Man, there are no blue ones. This is ridiculous. No? Okay, cool. So you were just wondering. Dum 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 dum. 40 seconds. Come on, Shiny Numel, beat the buzzer. Where are you at, buddy? Come on out. Come on out. Wherever you might be. Please, oh please. Yeah, sheesh, I don't think we're doing it in time. Are you serious? With 12 seconds left on the clock, we have found our 4th Shiny Numel. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's a male. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's exactly what we were looking for, because we've caught all females tonight. Wow. That's so cool. Look at that. 12 seconds left is absolutely insane. I did not think we'd pull that off. I'm not going to lie. I don't understand why you're not coming. My friends should be coming by now. I'm sure they'll get here when they get here. You know how it is. Sometimes things will keep you tied up. Please don't use a self-damaging... No! Oh! How did that miss? I'm so glad that missed. Okay. Oh, it knows double edge. Okay. That was so close. Hypnosis. That was close. Oh, please stay asleep. Please stay asleep and don't use double edge. All right, it's still asleep. Now we've got a Premier Ball. Come on. Yes! Why does it know double edge? That's so dumb. So cute. You don't understand? What do I not understand? Oh, wow. What a relief. I can't believe we pulled that off. 12 seconds left. My goodness. That's absolutely insane. And there we go. We got our 4 Shiny Numel. Let's see if any of them have a mark. Which country are you in? I am in the United States of America. Wow. The last one we caught had a sleepy time ribbon. I can't English. English hard. Words... not easy. Wow. All right. I'm happy about that. That was great. What a great, like... Yeah. Awesome. Last 12 seconds, and it just showed up out of nowhere. Absolutely incredible. Heck yes, dude. I can't get over that. That's so great. All right. OMG, I wish I could come. To the USA? What country are you in right now? We did it. That was awesome. That was absolutely wonderful. Rafael Guedes, if Jesus walks on water, does he swim on land? I think so. I think that's how that works. You get one or the other. Like, we don't walk on water, so we're able to walk on land. I think he loses the attribute of walking on land, right? That's how that works. For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's for sure how that works. I think now is a good time. Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, cool. Okay, do you like it there? I feel like I've heard mixed things about it, but I feel like every country outside of America that isn't like a major big country is just not viewed correctly or accurately in the US. I feel like the older I get, Brazil here. How do you like Brazil, Raphael? That's another one that I feel like it's that gets inaccurately judged based on what's heard in the news by the United States. Like, I doubt it's as bad as we hear. Does that make sense? I love it, mate. That's so good, dude. I'm so glad. That's so awesome. But I am moving. Oh, where to? New country? I'm going to switch over to that. Sorry about that. That's for usually Fridays. No. You do not enjoy it, Elijah? Now that we're over onto the desktop screen, we're going to pull up Firefox and go to Pokédoku. Let's play. Is this one of my friends? Are you asking me or are you saying it is? Gonna live in Vietnam with my girlfriend. Oh, cool. Okay, sweet, sweet. Have you been to Vietnam? Have you visited a lot? I am not in Brazil, but I am in Trinidad, Tobago. Okay. How do you like Trinidad and Tobago? We've got to look at Mega Evolved Psychic types. Johto type, or from Johto, Rock types, Fire types, and Ice types. This should be pretty straightforward, I think. This feels like something we can probably pull off. So let's go with a Mega Evolved Rock type. I feel like Aerodactyl Mega is still Rock type. Let's go. Nailed it. Oh yeah, I lived in Southeast Asia for a while. Thailand, Malaysia, etc. My girlfriend is Singaporean. Dude, Raphael, you've been all over the place. That's awesome. I'm actually, like, genuinely jealous. That's really cool. Let's go Charizard Mega X for the Fire Mega type. And then Mega Ice, we're obviously going to go Glalie Mega. Cheers indeed. Cheers indeed, Raphael. You sound very well-traveled, and it's very cool. Are you on YouTube? Elijah, are you asking Raphael or me? A Psychic Rock type, a Psychic Fire type, and a Psychic Ice type. What the crap is a Psychic Ice type? Frostlass is Ghost Ice. I feel like Glalie is just Ice type. Do you play Roblox? I do not. I've considered playing it for my Free Game Friday series, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. And then Psychic Rock as well? Lunatone and Soul Rock, are they... I feel like they're just Rock type. Whoa! Okay, cool. I nailed that. All right, sweet. What's a Rock Johto type? Steelix, I'm nearly certain, is just Steel. Trying to think Johto. What Pokemon are in the Johto decks? It's got some Kanto sprinkled in. Stop lying, Raphael. Hey, heading out here. Have a good one there. You seem cool. Back at you, Raphael. Have a great night. You seem really awesome. I hope you come back. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so before you leave and like the stream as well. If you do neither, understandable. I just hope I see you in the next one. A Johto Fire type would obviously be Cyndaquil, but I'm going to go Quilava because I really like Quilava's design overall. There we go. Just wondering here, my YouTube channel, not lying, haha. Definitely subscribed. Well, in that case, Raphael, welcome to the Elite. Welcome. Just wandering here. I'm going to look you up on YouTube. I'm very curious about your channel. Raphael, stop lying. Oh my goodness, Elijah's calling you out. Just wandering here. Okay, yeah, I think I found you. You are not as young as you think you are. You're right, I'm younger. Infinitely younger than I think I am. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just found your channel. I have also subscribed. I will be watching some of this. I want to see how well-traveled you are. That is me, haha. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Cheers. Cheers to you, Raphael. Cheers to you as well. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by again. We got to think of a Johto Pokemon that's Rock type that... Man, I can't think of many Johto Pokemon right now. I kind of want to look up the Johto dex. Johto Pokemon. I'll be right back. I'll be here when you get back, Elijah, presumably. I want to see if we can look up the... Here we go. This is what I wanted. Just images of each of them. Oh, Sudowoodo, duh. Are there any other rock types? I feel like you are. What was that? Was that just her? That's funny. My dog just tried to come in here. Oh, Tyranitar, Pupitar. I'm gonna go Pupitar. Tyranitar feels like the obvious one. Johto Ice type. I know all of their names. I just can't think of them off the top of my head, you know? Does anyone else have that experience? Suicune is just water. I'm nearly certain it's not ice. Ooh. Delibird, though, is almost definitely ice type. It might be the only ice type on this list. Kingdra's water dragon. Yeah, Delibird's literally the only possible answer for this one, so it's going to have a unique score of, like, nothing. What the heck? Is there another... What else on this list is ice type? Surely not Suicune. There's just no... Oh, Swinub and Piloswine. Oh, duh. Okay. My bad on that one. Now I gotta think of a Psychic Fire and a Psychic Ice type. I feel like Glalie is not it. Yeah, okay. And a Psychic Fire type. Reshiram is Dragon Fire. What the heck is Psychic Fire? And Psychic Ice. Spectrier, maybe? No, not Spectrier. Ice Rider? Maybe if I type in Trier. Glasstrier. Is Glasstrier Ice Psychic? Dadgummit. What is Psychic Fire and Psychic... Delphox and Oh, Jinx. No, duh. Okay, that makes sense. Whatever. Alright. My dog is coming to get me. I think that means it's about time for me to call it. You see her right there? There she goes. If you tuned in, thank you so much for watching. I had a really good time tonight. I hope you all did too. It was a very laid-back stream. I will not be live this Friday. There should still be a This Week in Gaming out then. I will not be here. I'll be busy. Apologize for that. But next Monday and next Friday, we should be live as normal. So... make sure to tune in for those. I'll let you know. Friday the 12th might be a little weird for me. We'll see. But yeah. If you enjoyed, thank you for watching. And as always, be sure to enjoy yourselves. And stay frosty and stay humble.